Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. In this episode, I'm going to talk about EOS as well as Orchid OXT. So if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button, click the bell icon, and let's get right on into this. So first up, we have just a little bit of news going on for EOS. With EOS, it's actually getting listed onto an Aussie crypto exchange CoinJar, along with 8 other cryptocurrencies. These being Aave or Op. Again, I still don't know how to say this thing. I keep forgetting to double check how to properly say it. Algorand, Bancor Network Token, Curve DAO EOS, Kyber Network, Paxos Standard, Synthetics Network Token, and Sushi Swap. From today, these will be available to buy and sell through the CoinJar platform and complement our ever-growing lineup of digital currencies and tokens that members can send, receive, and store using CoinJar. So there you go. You got some nice little news going on that includes that of EOS. And over on Twitter, by the way, I am on Twitter at AtlasOfficialTV. You guys can see my handle right below the webcam here if you guys want to check me out there. And just trying to see what some people are talking about over there. People seem to be very, very bullish on EOS. For example, with EOS, we could see an update on the monthly chart. I'm expecting the following next 3 targets over the next few weeks. This person thinks it could hit $8.50, $24, $100. So they're very, very bullish on this. Somebody else here, they're saying that they're very bullish. Minimum target $53. Personal targets are higher, but I don't want to shock anybody. All right, so we got a couple different people thinking that things are looking really good. This person's suggesting it's even starting to look a little bit like a possible formation of a cup and handle pattern just on that baseline curvature going on. So we're going to go hop on over to the charts now. There's not really any major news going on with that of Orchid, but we'll take a look on the TA for this anyways. So interesting to take a look at the charts here. You guys can see a massive explosion going up, huge level of volume, more than likely being associated with the addition to that exchange. And there is some pullback already beginning to occur. So off of this, you guys can actually see that from the top, we've already pulled down 8% off of that high position. Overall on the day, there's been a move of about almost 20% of a gain. As you guys can see, currently with where we're at right now, we're sitting at about 14%. All right. So here's some key levels that I think that you guys should keep an eye out for. I'm not a financial advisor. This is just my own opinion on these things. But as we have it right now, there is the Fibonacci sequence where there's resistance taking place at $5.56. A level above that is going to be up at $6. Breaking above $6, I would say realistically our next major level zone is going to be right about at $7.50, which would make sense too from a psychological standpoint, going up like a 2.5 type increment going towards the $10 range. So at $7.52 right there. A level above that would be $10 from a psychological standpoint. And then, of course, $10.68 on that next major level of the Fibonacci. Now, in theory, if this did continue to want to make a significant rally in the little bit more short to mid-term perspective view, depending on how the rally goes with all the other altcoins and if EOS has any other major updates on things, then I would say we could see a peak point before we enter into a new major zone. We'd have to measure movements and things by the time we get there. But right now I would be looking at $15.81 as a potential short to mid-term perspective move. Again, depending on how other things happen in the market and if altcoin season really starts to pop off and EOS just starts to go absolutely insane. Okay, now if it decides that it wants to go down, we're going to go ahead and zoom back on in here. We do have support being established at $4.90. Below $4.90, we have $4.35. The 21 EMA is seeing a climb, and as of tomorrow, more than likely, this is going to cross over that point to somewhere right around the same range. So I would really be looking at $4.35 as a key level support currently. Below that, we have $3.98. Volume was quite substantial here with the sell-off that's going on. Everything seems to be cooling down a little bit here. There's a good chance that we could see some negative selling pressure going on over the next 24 hours, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days in a row of green candles. The listing on the exchange is obviously some good news because that means some opportunity for more people to come and buy. You also want to take into consideration, though, that the RSI is now breaking above this top level zone of 70 into the overbought territory. And as we are seeing a sell-off pressure starting to take place here, it looks like that is coinciding currently pretty well with the RSI. Technical radars are suggesting as a buy, but they're leaning a little bit towards the neutral type position. So again, just my own opinion, I wouldn't be surprised seeing over the next 24 hours a little bit of a sell-off, maybe a significant sell-off, but I think there's a higher chance of that than seeing it have a further continuation going on. If anything, though, do take also into consideration that even if you came in right now and you felt for sure that we're going to continue to rise a lot, you're coming in below the $5.98 high. So you're not buying it at the very top. You'd be buying near the top for sure with where it's currently at, but that you still got plenty more room to go. Sorry if you guys hear beeping noises in the background. With all that stuff. Okay, so that's what's going on with EOS. Now we're going to go take a look at what's going on with Orchid. So if we go take a look at Orchid here, we can see that Orchid is just slightly in the green. It's very mellowed out. I mean, volume is just so pathetic. I mean, let's be honest. It looks pathetic in comparison to everything else. This, I can't zoom in on the volume there. By comparison, we haven't had a day that was less volume than this than back on March 6th. And on March 6th candle, as you guys can see, barely anything had moved there as well. Maybe this is a good sign, because if it's similar to what happened March 6th, then we saw over the next couple weeks right here, you can actually see it started to have a massive parabolic push. So I would love to see that personally, but moving the emotions aside, let's look at some of the facts for things. So first off, we are pretty close to the 21 EMA. Crossing over on that could lead us towards a bearish territory position, and that would not be good. We tend to see a lot of this consolidation movement going on. So as of in this phase right here, as you guys can see, there's a lot of sideways movement. We've been seeing that going on here. So it goes sideways, and what we've been seeing historically on a day chart is after some sideways movement, it starts to make a little bit of a rally up, sideways movement, rally up, sideways movement. Then it did drop down right there, sideways movement, rally up, down, and then this is just like a pump and dump kind of situation, which is rather unfortunate. So here's some key levels that we want to keep an eye out for. First up, we have resistance at 74 cents. Breaking above 74 cents, we have 79 cents. Above that, we're going to have 82 cents. And then up to right around 92 cents. I wish it was 92 bucks. Oh my God, that'd be amazing. Right around 92 cents. That point right there is one of the last major zones that we have going back towards $1. So we did hit $1 back on August of last year. And anything above $1 is going to be price discovery zone, which would be absolutely amazing. Now, if this decides to go down, we have 68 cents as a support, 67 cents as another level of support, and a further drop down would be at 58 cents. Technical radars are suggesting a buy, also leaning a little bit towards the neutral position. RSI, you can even see, is more or less in a neutral type position, very slightly leaning a little bit towards the overbought territory, but it's got so much room to try and move with this stuff, guys, that I'm really surprised what's been going on with Orchid. So if some major whales come in, if there's some major news, I would love to hear Grayscale. If Grayscale added this to their sheet of all these other cryptos that they've been adding lately, that could be absolutely phenomenal for something like this. But the question is, do they want to get in that space? They've already added a whole bunch of other things. How soon do they really plan on adding more stuff? It's a big question, you know? So I would love to see something like that. I don't know what's going to happen there. We got Windows Update that's still being worked on, and it seems like that's going to be one of their next main priorities after the summit that just now happened. So I'm still overall bullish on this for the time being. I don't like the fact that the 21 EMA is getting closer towards our price position, because that could see a potential drop. Hopefully this does have a strong rally, but as of the moment, I am still bullish on this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video there, guys. I do have referral links in the description for a bunch of different stuff. If you guys want to get some free crypto or free stocks, you can use those referral links. I got things for Coinbase, Gemini, BlockFi, also for Robinhood and Webull. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think. If you're bullish, bearish, etc. on Orchid or EOS or both, and tell us in the comments. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this community. I have a separate video I did today that's on Bitcoin and Ethereum. You guys can check that out, as well as a playthrough video of Decentraland, which is a cryptocurrency-based video game. And I might do something on stocks today too. I'm not quite sure yet. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see you in the next episode.